Let's talk about sage green. Sage green is having a moment, but it's more than just a passing trend. There's a quietly effortless quality to it. It's elegant, grounded, and somehow manages to feel both familiar and fresh. Inspired by the silvery green tones of the sage plant, it brings a soft, natural warmth to a space without shouting for attention. It slips easily into modern interiors, but also works beautifully in more classical design. What is sage green and why does it work so well? Sage green sits somewhere between a soft green and a muted clay or stone tone. Here's the interesting thing, we all experience colour in our own way. It shifts gently depending on the light, the texture and the materials around it, and the personal associations we each bring to colour. Psychologically, green connects us with nature, calm and equilibrium. It's why you often see it in spaces where you want to feel more at ease, such as the living room, a bedroom or a bathroom. If you're colour curious, but not quite ready to go bold, sage is considered a great starting point. It brings in colour quietly and with a certain elegance that never overwhelms. Paint colours and brands to try. If you've already fallen for sage, the next step is choosing the right version, because not all sage greens are the same. Some lean cooler and silvery, while others have a warmer tone. And here are a few paint colours and brands to try. Flower and Ball Lichen, a soft earthy green with a gentle grey undertone. Timeless and calm, it works especially well in bedrooms, living rooms, and anywhere you want a quiet backdrop. Little Green, Solutian Sage, a classic heritage green that feels grounded without being heavy. Beautiful with natural materials and soft neutrals. Dulux Heritage Sage Green, delicate and fresh with a touch of warmth. A good option for lighter spaces where you want to keep things airy but still grounded. Edward Bulmer Eau de Nil, a beautifully muted green that shifts subtly with the light. It has a lovely softness that sits perfectly in a calm, considered colour scheme. Always test at home first. What feels soft and subtle on a screen or colour card can feel quite differently during the day on your walls, especially as the light changes. Look at it in natural daylight, under evening light, and be sure to see if it works within your space. What colours go with sage green? Sage green pairs beautifully with a wide range of colours, and its adaptability is one of the reasons it's become such a popular choice. You can take it in different directions depending on the mood you want to create. There are 4 combinations that work especially well. Lilac, chocolate and sage green, blush pink, sage green and buttery yellow, deep navy, sage green and apricot, and taupe, rust and sage green. Wallpaper ideas. You're not keen on wallpapering a whole room? A wallpaper in sage tone is a lovely way to introduce colour and texture. Think botanical prints, soft geometrics, or even something like a textured grass cloth. It adds that subtle interest without taking over. You could try a single statement wall in the hallway, behind a bed to add depth without darkening the space, inside alcoves or cabinetry to give them a bit more interest. Furniture and joinery. Sage green furniture can be really lovely if you want a softer, more natural tone. A velvet sage sofa is always a winner. It makes quite a statement without being too bold. Other ideas. Kitchen cabinets in a soft green with brass or aged bronze hardware. A painted chest of drawers in a bedroom, or a sage green armchair or sideboard to ground the space. Plants and greenery. If you love sage green, the chances are you love a bit of indoor greenery too, and they go hand in hand. Try adding eucalyptus stems in a vase, real or faux, olive trees in soft-toned pots, or trading plants like the string of hearts to put on your shelves or windowsills. Soft furnishings and artwork. You're not quite ready for full commitment? Start with cushions, throws or curtains. Linen or velvet in a sage tone always feels elevated but still comfortable. When it comes to artwork, nature-inspired pieces work beautifully. Think vintage botanical prints, monochrome line drawings or abstract landscapes in soft greens with warm neutrals and hints of pink and terracotta. Sage green really is one of those colours that has earned its place in the home. It works across so many styles, whether you lean towards something more modern and pared back, or whether you love the layered eclectic look with textures and personality. Sage will always find its place. So what do you think? Has sage made its way into your home yet? I'd love to know how you'd style it. Let me know in the comments and share your ideas.